where are you living right now?
What is the mission this year?
When are you going to introduce your new boyfriend to the vlog? Do you plan on settling down? Where is your fiance from? Right now we are in the stages of finding a home.
Wait, another juicy one.
Are you ready to get married? I am ready to get married rather sooner than later.
All right, Nelly, what is going on in your life? Man, there's like so much happening.
So much has happened in 2024. I haven't talked about it that much, so today I decided to sit down with you guys, explain a few things, because I get these questions every now and then. We're like, Nelly, what is happening? Where are you? What's going on? What's the plan? Today, I'm going to respond to your questions that I think that are interesting to know. Maybe not. I don't know, but there are definitely a few juicy questions today, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to start with the most simple question, which is, how are you? I am doing great. I had a fantastic start into the new year. I have big goals for this year. I cannot wait to share with you. That's pretty much it. Second one is not a question, but a statement, which is, I just want to say, I'm happy, you look happy and healthy. Thank you so much. You guys are always looking after me. And even when I'm sad, you know immediately what's going on. And I can see it in the comment section when you say, Nelly, there's something about your eyes. You look sad, or like you look happy. So I am glad that it resonates, that I'm happy and healthy. I am doing my best to stay that way. And I think I started off pretty well with like dry Jan challenge, where I don't drink any alcohol in January. Last year I did 3 months without alcohol. Like, I'm not drinking a lot, but I do like to have a full-on reset for my body at the beginning of the year, and of course keep it healthy with the diet, with workouts and so on. And vitamin D, enjoying the sun, that's pretty much it, and enjoying life.
Next question. Single and ready to mingle?
Nope. I answered this question very much in detail in the last Q&A video, which will pop up here, I think. Yeah, I am taken. I've been dating for 8 months. So it has been really, really great. I'm super happy, fulfilled, and I feel very loved. So I'm not going to give that up. Sorry. I'm not single, I'm not ready to mingle, I'm taken.
Okay, we are going into the next topic of where am I?
You guys have seen me traveling all over the place. I stayed for a few months in the US. I'm back in Bali. I've been in the Philippines, and people are like, what's going on? Where do you live? What is happening? One of the questions is, where are you living right now? Right now, I am in Bali, Indonesia, where I spent, I would say, the last 2 years, most of them last 2 years, and the last 6 months I spent in the US. So my boyfriend is from the US, so we decided to have a little compromise of like living partly in the US and partly in Asia, because I just love it in Asia, and he has family in Miami, so I stayed there for a while. Next question. What country do you think you will spend the most time in 2025? And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a mix of a few countries, substantially. It's going to be Indonesia, Bali, it's going to be the US again, and then I believe it's going to be the Philippines, because I have some plans for the Philippines. So even my Instagram bio says I am based in these 3 countries, so I just kind of like hop in between. And then next question is, which country would you like to settle in? I see your IG stories mostly in Bali. I don't see myself settling in a sense of like, I'm going to live there forever. I'm thinking more of like for the next year, foreseeable future, maybe 3 years max. I am very much at peace in Bali. And yeah, I don't know what where life gets me, what happens, but that's pretty much it.
Okay, that was the whereabouts. Now we're switching to travel. You guys know that I travel quite a lot. I've been to 50 countries.
There are some highlights that I had. And one question that I got was a very, very good question that I received on YouTube, which is, hi Nelly, you traveled across nations, lived in interesting places, met many interesting people, and immersed yourself in different cultures. In your travels and experiences with these people and cultures, what do you think is the most common trait among these people and cultures that made your experiences with them most memorable?
This reminds me of a video of Rachel Yamagata where she said the following.
I believe in sharing and loving and creating, and I hope that my music can heal people's hearts. And the more I go around the world and take these journeys, the more I realize how connected we really are and how similar our life experience can be. So that kind of connection is what gives me artistic ideas of where to start writing in the songs. The colors, the flavors, the energy of the places that I go, all of that makes its way back into the music that I write.
Yeah, travel inspires me, and seeing what effect it has on your life while you follow my journey motivates me.
And connection plays a big role in my life. Travel enabled me to open my heart to strangers that sometimes became my friends. I cherish the small interactions with people with different backgrounds. And yeah, of course, travel helped me to feel more grounded because I have experienced so many different places and cultures. Sometimes I meet people with different skill sets and talents that literally blow my mind. Sometimes I talk to Uber drivers who share their interesting life stories with me. Many times I have met people who have nothing but gave me everything. The last meal, a smile, comfort, a sense of belonging, and even love. It's humbling and puts everything into perspective. I think one of the most memorable experiences are the simple things and moments. I gained a lot of deep appreciation for nature after seeing the raw and rough environment of Iceland, after hiking Bryce Canyon that looked like a different planet, after exploring the world beneath the surface in the stunning coral reefs of the Philippines, and experiencing a simple yet vibrant landscape in Morocco. I shared some laughter with strangers, I danced until my feet were hurting, and I also enjoyed many sunsets with other people. I sang songs without knowing the lyrics, and I went on trips with total strangers, like literally just met them online. I tried new foods around the world. I indulged in cheese and wine in Paris. I ate fresh seafood with my bare hands from a banana leaf in Chagall, and got reminded of my childhood after eating cherries from a market in Croatia. And sometimes I shared some fun moments while trying local drinks. It's just like the small moments. To summarize, what makes the most memorable experiences for me are always nature, people, and food.
Okay, next question. Top 5 countries to visit, and I'll keep this one short.
Iceland for the raw landscape and simplicity. Doing a road trip in a camper van, exploring waterfalls, black sand beaches, and seeing northern lights was definitely an experience I will always remember. Japan for the food and culture. I love how precise the Japanese are and how much pride they take in everyday things. The food has been exceptional, creative, and very satisfying. Third, South Africa for the wildlife and wine. Seeing animals in the wild combined with breathtaking views and taking a sip of the country's specialty, which is wine, while walking through vineyards is really something else. 4, definitely Morocco for the vibrant markets and simplicity. One of the things that I liked is walking through the Medina in Marrakesh, staying at beautiful riads, having tea, Moroccan food in the desert, and eating sardines that were freshly caught in Essaouira. It just hits differently. It almost feels like you're traveling in time, or it's your personal little fairy tale. And 5, Philippines for people and diversity. I have never experienced joy anywhere else like in the Philippines. The people will treat you like family, and you can dive into the different cultures and landscapes throughout 7,000 islands. And there's a very good reason why it was my home for many years. And while on topic, if there's one thing that comes with me on all of my travels and is the travel must-have, it is Tesson travel adapter. Different countries means different power outlets, and one of the biggest challenges is for me to stay connected, to navigate my way through the country. I remember countless situations where I needed to charge my phone, but I didn't have the right adapter with me, or even worse, the right cable for the chargers. And of course, I have a lot of gear with me that needs to be charged, so I got this little helper. It fits into almost every bag. It comes in black or white and has 35 watt, 65 and 100, which can charge my phone, laptop, and camera, and it has the GAN technology, meaning I can fast charge my devices with it, which comes very handy while traveling, especially because my battery packs seem to be unreliable in the past. So yeah, I needed to charge at airports to be able to order an Uber or Grab, and Tesson charges my phone to 65% within 30 minutes, which is freaking amazing. It also has universal ports with USB, USB-C, and is compatible with most countries in the world. world. And worth mentioning is also it cuts power supply when the current exceeds 10 ampere to protect my devices. It seems to be a standard thing, but trust me when I say I've experienced some issues in the past while charging my devices, especially with overheating and overcharging. I definitely don't want my expensive camera and work gear to break, so it's a must-have for me. And if you want to have it for yourself, I will leave a link in the description box down below. Up to the next question.
Okie dokie, next question. What is the mission this year?
I like reflecting on the past year, and let me just say we have come a long way. Sometimes I think I could do more, but I'm pretty happy how life is treating me. I literally went from being a workaholic to only focusing on what matters with a very healthy balance, I would say. So when I look back, I literally said, wow, I had a pretty good year in 2024, and I had a detailed post on my Instagram and Facebook page about my journey. And let me say, it hasn't been easy, but the mission was always very clear. Looking back on my achievements after having to start over, I must say I'm a little bit proud of myself. I feel like the most aligned version of myself, and that is mostly thanks to you. So what's next? For 2025, I want to focus on 3 things. More international travel for Nelly's life, also more regular uploads, I promise, and really focusing on quality content instead of quantity. Content that is also valuable for you and inspires you to travel to destinations that maybe were not on your radar. So that's for Nelly's life. For Freedom Creator Academy, I had to put this one on hold for a while because I had to prioritize other things that needed my full attention, but here comes the but. In 2025, I really want to transform your life so that you can enjoy the same freedom that I have. So I'm literally just working here from a hotel with a beautiful view. So traveling the world, I'm financially stable, and most importantly, it is also something that you can do that you're passionate about. So if you are interested, there is a wait list. I'll leave it in the description box down below. You can check it out, and I'll keep you posted about how that goes.
And the next question is actually within the same question.
Hello, Miss Nelly. When are you coming back to the Philippines? God bless you always. Mwah. I have been thinking about something. I had so many amazing trips in the past few years. Saw beautiful nature, had amazing connection with people, and that has been the main pillar of my channel. So it's something that is really hard to describe, but I have the feeling that I'm living life to the fullest by embracing new adventures, exploring, meeting new people, trying new foods, and so on. So I received comments and messages about tips how to travel solo, find good spots, and how to navigate through a country. So I thought I'll just show you by inviting you to a group trip with me. So the first trip will be approximately in May, and it's going to be in the Philippines, which has been my home for so many years, and I have a very special connection to the country, and I think we can make some great memories together. I have an amazing DOT accredited travel agency that aligns with my values and how I travel, and I can't wait to share more soon. If you are curious and want to get more updates about it, follow me on Instagram and or join this waitlist. I will also leave that one in the description box down below so you can check it out for yourself.
But yeah, I think it's going to be a very fun idea.
Because I was traveling so much with my friends, I thought, like, I love making new friends. I love making new memories. I love going on adventures. It's just something that brings me so much joy, and I want to serve other people and like make them feel comfortable and guide them through this process. Making memories and connecting and creating friendships is pretty much one of my favorite things to do, so why not do it during a trip? So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Next topic is relationship. I don't know why, but you guys are just so interested into my
relationship life. I'm going to answer a few questions as honest as I can. How is your love life? My love life is amazing. It's so fulfilling. It's so beautiful. It's so effortless. It brings me so much peace. It brings me joy. It motivates me. It's like a big hug, and I feel so much love from my boyfriend. Like, he's such an amazing man, and I'm so happy we met last year. Yeah, maybe that's a story for like the future, how we met. But yeah, let's just say it has been 8 amazing months. Right now we are in the stages of finding a home where we kind of like settle a little bit, so then we'll see how we'll take it from there. I lived with him in the US for a little bit, and now he's living, or like he moved to Bali, so we're going to be between countries. But yeah, we're currently looking for a new home together. Next question. question. When are you going to introduce your new boyfriend to the vlog? This is a very crucial topic. I would love to show him so much because I'm so proud of our relationship. I would love to just like showcase how he is and who he is. But I also learned from my past that talking too much about my private life on social media can do a lot of damage. So I think that I have something very precious and I want to protect it, and that's why I decided to keep it very low key. You see him every now and then popping up on the vlogs in the background. I decided not to go all in and include him in the vlogs, just for the simple reason to protect my privacy, his privacy, and also protect our love and our relationship. To be honest, since we started dating, I kept it very low key on social media, and it has been so good. Like, I don't have to prove on social media what amazing relationship I have. It's a good feeling, you know, and it's also very good to have a lot of offline moments. We talk a lot, we travel a lot, we both love food, we love cooking. Like, there are so many shared interests that we have. We have very beautiful, intimate moments, and it's going really well. So I really want to keep it that way. Maybe if he feels like it, he will say something to the vlog, but no promises here. Ooh, okay, next one. Do you plan on settling down? Where is your fiance from? Wow, okay. So first of all, he's not my fiance. We are not engaged. It's a very fresh relationship, I would say. Do I plan on settling down? A little bit, maybe. I don't know. Right now, I'm just enjoying what I have. I'll just play it by ear, see how it goes. We do have our plans, our future plans, of course. I'll keep it low key until then. I definitely want to have a place to call home, or like several places to call home. That's pretty much it. We'll take it from there. Wait, another juicy one. Are you ready to get married? Yeah. If I get the question, yes, I am ready to get married, but it's not a must-have for me. Woo! Next one, personal development. I love that you guys are getting more and more into this kind of topic. It just shows that you're growing with me somehow. So next question is, what is your stand on how to become the best version of oneself? I think for me, there are a few things that I wrote down. It's going inwards, listening to your gut, self-love, eagerness to learn new things, alignment, and maybe a little bit of courage. And I remember writing down my goals for 2024, and I literally wrote down, I do want to be the best version of myself, mentally, physically, in general in life. And I think that kind of like showed, and I was so ready to just take on my business, take on a new relationship, take on new friendships. It has been really the most amazing year so far for me. Pretty proud of the work that I put in. I think it pays off big time. It's something that I can highly recommend to just step into more self-development. Wow, what is your idea of success? My old idea of success was work hard, make a lot of money, establish your business to like a certain level. I started my first company when I was 23, while I went to university and while I had a job and while I was an athlete. So there are like a lot of things that I did. I pretty much realized that's not the success that I want. In your 20s, you're just like very eager and you're just very motivated. You want to take on the world and like crush it. You also have the energy. Once you reach your 30s, it changes. For me, it changed because I have this new idea of success, which is work smart. I also wrote down a few things about that. So besides financial freedom, to be able to pay your bills, create a life that allows you to have more time to live fully and spend time with family and friends. Quality time. Time is the most crucial part in life. Anything can happen to you any day and it can be over so fast. So for me, success is to live life the way I want it, to have the freedom to travel, to work from a coffee shop, to take a day off on a Monday if I want, to go snorkeling, whatever. That is my definition of success. To also like be able during a work day to be on a call with a friend for an hour, connecting, whatever. Success is a very, very broad definition, very different for everybody, but for me, it is definitely not the monetary aspect. Success is just balance in all aspects of my life.
Okay, next one.
How do your routines look like, especially in more busy times? You are an inspiration. Thank you so much. When I'm not traveling, my routines are very specific. I wake up in the morning, I go to the gym. After gym, I have my recovery. I do ice bath and sauna, sometimes meditation. My workout routine is pretty much mixed up. I'll get into that later. And then I have a healthy lunch. And then I work for, I would say, 5 hours, 6 hours. And that's pretty much it. If it is sunny, I go and watch sunset. I really try to spend some time with myself as well throughout the day. So if I manage to do that, that makes me happy. I do have the urge to see my friends a lot. So throughout the day, I work with my friends, see them wherever. It's very spontaneous. And then in the evening, I have dinner and I basically unwind. I barely watch TV. I have my nighttime routines. Yeah, that's pretty much my day. I try to be as present as possible. I also spend a lot of my morning time that is dedicated to self-care and self-love. I would say like morning, self-care, self-love, afternoon, work, and then evening is connection with friends and my boyfriend and like myself. All right, this goes straight into the topic of health and fitness. How do you find the motivation to stay active? Can you also share your workout routine? Whew. Okay, how do I find the motivation? I've always been an active person since I was little. I started with karate when I was 11, so even like at school, I joined some gym classes, I played volleyball. I think once you get older, you are not as active anymore. So for me, the most crucial part to motivate myself to stay active is basically do things with your friends, have a workout buddy, somebody to just like show up, to have a reason to show up. The second one is do only things that you love. I hate running. I stopped going on runs and I walk instead. And to get my cardio in, I play paddle. And paddle is a very social sport. So that is quality time for me with friends that I have while I'm also doing cardio. It's fun, it's very light. Yeah, it's just amazing. So I have a combination of playing paddle, lifting weights, going on walks. I do spinning classes on the bike, but that's just for me because I love high intensity. You can also just do yoga, Pilates, you can go boxing, you can do so many things. The most important thing is that you enjoy doing it, that you don't have to drag yourself or like, you know, have this feeling of like, ugh, I can't.
And one important thing that I also forgot to mention is I put my workouts in my calendar. So it is a part of my day that is reserved. I don't have any appointments during that time.
Yeah, I have no excuse to not show up, and then most of the times you don't regret going. So that's also a little motivation. And what is also important to mention is once you make it a habit, meaning you repeat this kind of behavior for 21 days, it becomes your routine. Yeah, once you have established that, you are hooked. Like I love the feeling that I have after working out of like feeling the stress released and like I have a clear head, my body is just strong, I feel good about myself, my skin is looking good. It's just like the overall well-being that I love about working out, and putting that on in your mind as a reminder is always a great thing. Next question, how do you stay disciplined with your diet? I'm not very disciplined with my diet, to be very honest. I travel a lot, so of course automatically I indulge a lot because I want to try foods from abroad as well. In my opinion, the crucial part is to have a 80-20 rule when it comes to your diet. 80% healthy, 20% indulgence. So I try to keep it very healthy with like very fresh foods, no processed foods, a lot of vegetables, fruits, proteins from fish, chicken. I don't eat that much meat. I try to just really have a wholesome diet. Every now and then I indulge. It's all about the healthy balance, I would say.
All right, that was pretty much it. Besides that, on a personal note or like personal drama, my jewelry got stolen worth, I don't know, like 1,500 USD, so that sucks. Happened in a villa here in Bali. There was no safe, so I couldn't store my jewelry anyway, so like it just disappeared, so that sucks. Yeah, but I still like whatever, it's replaceable. It is what it is. But besides that, everything else is going really, really well. Can't complain. I had a very good start into the new year. I felt a little bit sluggish.
I had a health check done. I have to do a proper detox and liver cleanse, which is going to be very interesting. So that is a very strict diet that I have to stick to. I will probably post about it on Instagram because I just really want to show you how it's done and also guide you through the process. And I think it's very important for health. And I also want to compare how I feel before and after, because I have this brain fog since like I think for a month, so hopefully that will be gone. I have gut issues with digestion, so hopefully that will be gone. I'll keep you posted. Nothing serious, of course, but you know, it's just a little detox in January to have a good start into the year. Okay, with that being said, if you want to follow my journey, I have several social media outlets. Like I said, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Threads. I think that's pretty much it. And I'm posting regular content on there, so if you want to check it out, please feel free to do so. I also have a reaction channel which is about to hit 300,000 subscribers in, I don't know, the next month or so. So check that out, which is What's Up Philippines, will probably pop up here. And then of course I'm going to start posting on Freedom Creator Academy. If you're not subscribed to that channel yet, please do so. And of course, if you're not subscribed to Nelly's Life yet, please also do so. It helps the channel a lot to just have a community and like people tuning in. And if you're enjoying my content, you know, it's free. So hopefully I will put a smile on your face. Hopefully I can motivate or inspire you in some way. You guys give me so much. I read the comments. It puts a smile on my face. I'm very, very grateful to have such a positive community. So thank you so much. I already said it. Thank you so, so much for carrying me through some really tough times and really giving me a purpose. That's really something that I needed in my life, specifically after going a hard time. So it's a win-win. So if you feel inspired, please follow me on my socials. And other than that, I'll see you on the next travel vlog, which will be published rather sooner than later, I promise. Mwah! Au revoir!